What's up, Dub Nation? If you thought the Golden State Warriors were going to take a back seat after the 2025 NBA draft, think again. Because while most of the league is resting, this front office is hunting. And not just hunting for stars, but for overlooked talents, sharp shooters, gritty defenders, and high IQ playmakers who can change the fabric of this team from the ground up. These new contracts, signings, and invites are more than just names on a list. They're the seeds of the Warriors' next chapter. So in this video, we're breaking it all down, every new addition, what they bring to the table, and how this summer league might just surprise everyone watching. But before we jump into all the moves the Warriors are making, do me a quick favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and smash that notification bell so you don't miss a single update this summer. From in-depth breakdowns to potential trade alerts and live watch parties during Summer League, this is your home for Warriors news with a twist of emotion, insight, and realism. Alright, let's get into it. At first glance, you might think Exhibit 10 deals are just filler contracts. Temporary. Low risk. But in the hands of the Golden State Warriors, they're opportunity incubators. And when you look closely, you'll see just how intentional these moves are. Starting with LJ Cryer, a name that's quietly been circling college hoop circles for the past few seasons. Coming out of Baylor and Houston, Cryer is one of those guys you overlook until you realize he's been torching defenses with a 42% clip from deep. But he's not just a shooter. He's a leader. A steady presence with high IQ offense and a surprisingly strong defensive backbone. He'll be in the Summer League spotlight, and if he catches fire, don't be shocked if he ends up with a two-way or more. Right behind him is Chance McMillian, from Texas Tech, another Exhibit 10. Another shooter. But this one? He shot 43% from beyond the arc in one of the toughest conferences in college basketball. And more importantly, he doesn't need 15 shots to get 15 points. He's efficient, he moves well without the ball, and his shot selection is pure Warriors basketball. This is the kind of signing that could slide into a Santa Cruz role or even push his way into a bigger conversation by the end of the Summer League. Now, defense wins games. Hustle wins trust. And Coleman Hawkins might not light up the scoreboard, but he's going to light up every loose ball situation, every switch on defense, every hustle play. The former Illinois and Kansas State forward isn't here to be flashy. He's here to earn it. Averaging 2 steals per game and bringing an edge the Warriors desperately need in second-unit rotations, Hawkins is the kind of player who builds culture, and stays in the league longer than expected. The calendar is circled. July 5th, the Warriors open the California Classic Summer League against the Lakers. And from there, it's a run through the Spurs and the Heat. And make no mistake, this is more than just Summer League basketball. This is a scouting lab. A proving ground. Because every player we're talking about will be on that floor, fighting for a roster spot, a contract, or just a moment to remind the world that underdogs have teeth. That includes Alex Tuohy, the draft pick that initially confused some fans. But the more you watch his tape, the more you understand why the Warriors took the leap. Tuohy moves off the ball like a vet, defends with length and patience, and thrives in transition. If he develops just a bit more confidence in his outside shot, we might be looking at the kind of glue guy that has kept the Warriors dynasty afloat for years. Another pick to watch. Will Richard. At 6 feet 4 inches with a 6 feet 9 inches wingspan, Richard is built like a modern NBA defender, long, mobile, and tough. But what makes him truly special is his 3-and-D potential. He hit 36% from deep in college and takes pride in locking down opposing guards. This isn't a player who needs to dominate the ball to shine. He slots right into the Warriors' ecosystem of movement, screens, and switch-heavy defense. And in Summer League, expect him to get real reps. He's not just a fill-in, he's a foundation piece. Quinton Post is back. And that's big. Because when he got minutes last season, the Warriors went on a 60-win pace stretch. A stretch that reminded the league of what Golden State basketball looks like when the pieces fit. Post is smart, efficient, and calm in the storm. The fact that the team has brought him back for Summer League isn't just a favor, it's a test. Can he anchor the second unit? Can he be trusted when Looney's minutes drop? Those answers might come sooner than expected. And then there's Taron Armstrong, the Aussie playmaker who lit up the G League last year with his passing, vision, and creativity. He already has a two-way deal under his belt, and now he's back to prove he belongs in the full-time mix. If he takes the next leap, the Warriors might just have a second-unit facilitator who can take pressure off the stars, and make life easier for every shooter on the floor. Another fascinating invitee is Bez Mbeng, the Ivy League Player of the Year. Now, before you shrug off the Ivy League, know this: Mbeng is a relentless competitor. Despite being just 6 feet 3 inches, he rebounds like a forward, defends like a veteran, and plays like every possession matters. That's a mentality the Warriors love. Smart. Committed. Undervalued. If he shows out in Vegas or the California Classic, don't be surprised if his name starts to bubble up as a dark horse for a two-way slot. From Australia comes Alex Higgins-Ticha, a 6 feet 8 inches forward who played with Armstrong back in the NBL. He's raw, no doubt. But he's long, athletic, and willing to do the dirty work. 6 points and 4 rebounds per game might not sound like much, but in the Warriors system, those numbers can grow fast when paired with spacing and tempo. Then there's the mystery man, Léopold Delaunay from France. At 6 feet 4 inches, with averages of 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists last season in Europe, he's clearly a versatile guard. But the truth is, we don't know what he'll bring yet. And that's what makes it exciting. Summer League isn't just about stars. It's about unknowns becoming known. And Delaunay has a chance to shock some people if he locks in and embraces the moment. Put it all together and this Summer League roster is more than a collection of young players, it's a calculated gamble. A series of bets on shooting, defense, grit, and basketball IQ. From Exhibit 10 deals to undrafted invites, the Warriors are sending a message to the league: they're not done building. They're not done finding talent. And they're not afraid to go the long way if it gets them back to the top. This team isn't just looking for talent, they're looking for warriors. Players who fit the culture. Players who understand sacrifice, system, and the value of making the extra pass. Every name you've heard today is fighting for something. A contract. A second chance. A dream. And that's what makes this so special. So here's what I want from you, Dub Nation: let us know in the comments who you think will shine in Summer League. Is it LJ Cryer with his sniper shot? Will Richard locking down the perimeter? Or maybe someone like Bez Mbeng or Léopold Delaunay rising from the shadows? Tell us who you're rooting for and why. And if we get enough engagement, we'll host live watch parties for every Warriors Summer League game, full breakdowns, fan reactions, and real-time scouting. Make sure you're subscribed, because this is only the beginning. The Summer League is around the corner, and from here on out, every game matters. Every possession is a test. And for some of these guys, this is the beginning of a journey they've dreamed about their whole lives. Let's keep watching. Let's keep hoping. And let's stay locked in. Because Golden State is not done, not by a long shot. And here's a tip from the Fan Golden State Warriors channel: study financial education and have opportunities in the financial market by studying REITs and investing in large brokerages around the world.